Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your May 2020 tarot video. I hope that everything is going well for you guys. So today we are going to be starting off with your oracle cards, all right? Oracle messages compared to the tarot are a little bit more detailed, a little bit more serious in regards to letting you know what you really need to hear. So today we're going to be doing spiritual lesson at this time, or what the spirit wants you to learn for the month of May. All right, so we're going to start off with the oracle, and then we're going to be clarifying with the tarot cards, and just to see what comes up, okay? So let's get started. Spirit guides, beautiful angels, Father God, may you please show Sagittarius what lesson do they need to learn at this time? What would you like Sagittarius to know at this time? What lesson does Sagittarius need to know at this time? What lesson does Sagittarius need to know at this time? All right, guys. What lesson does Sagittarius need to know? All right, we got some cards that came out here that jumped out of the deck. So whenever we have cards that jump out of the deck like this, it usually means that there's a really important message for you to hear. All right, so grief, imagination, and adversity. So let me fix the camera. All right, Sagittarius. So the first card you have here is purpose, and it says, I know what I am here to do. So I'm definitely seeing that you guys are doing a lot of pondering in regards to what it is that you want to do next in your life. You're thinking about your next move. You're thinking about what is going to benefit you for your long-term plans. For a lot of you, you're having a hard time figuring out what exactly you want. I feel like you've been going over different options and you can't figure out what it is that you want. Okay, for a lot of you, you're ignoring your intuition and you're choosing something else instead. So, for example, you may be saying, okay, I want to go for this career, but really you want to really go for another one. But because your emotions are so unbalanced, you're not able to think clearly at this time. Or maybe for some time, for a group of you, you've been going back and forth in between two options. What's going to happen for you guys in the month of May, though, is you guys are going to realize and figure out what is it that you want to do. Your purpose, your next step, what the universe is calling you towards is going to be made very clear to you. If you are confused between two things, always go with the first one, because that was your first initial desire. Your second one could always be a backup option, but go with your first option, whatever that means to you. For a lot of you, you're going to be finding that your creativity is enhanced in some area where all of a sudden you start to do something creative that you weren't expecting on doing. So if you find yourself working with your talents, think about pursuing that as well. Because I feel like a lot of you are talented at something. Either you know that you are, or you don't know because you haven't tried. So there is something here in regards to being talented and being very good at something, but you're not going to know until you try. Okay? The next card you have is self-esteem. So this goes hand in hand, because a lot of you are not being confident in yourselves, and that's the reason why you can't figure out what you want to do. So there is some self-confidence, self-worth, self-esteem feelings that you're struggling with. And in the month of May, the universe is going to make you see that maybe you have been in your own way. Maybe you haven't been believing in yourself in the way that you should. Your self esteem isn't where it should be. You have a lot of potential, but you're not believing in yourself. So, whatever it is that you want to do with your next step, with your goals, with your career, with your talents, you need to believe in yourself a little more, okay? There is an ending here happening in your life. This could be an ending of your current job, of what you're currently doing for money. This could be an ending of a relationship, a friendship. It could be anything. I want you to take a moment to ask yourself, what is it that's ending in your life? Because I feel strongly for you guys around the Scorpio full moon. Okay, this video is going up today. Today is the Scorpio full moon. There's something ending, okay, around May 7th through the 12th, where you're in between those days, you guys are gonna see the universe show you something in regards to something that needs to be removed and ended in your life. It could be several things. It doesn't have to just be one thing. But there's endings taking place here. And it is going to be painful for you. It's going to be a little difficult for you, okay? You have the grief message here. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So even though there is an ending, it's going to bring you a transformation. Every ending brings a new beginning. Every ending brings a new opportunity, or it brings you new energy in some new way, okay? So even though there is something ending, I feel like there's going to be a new energy coming into your life right away. It is going to be difficult for you to accept what's happening, though, because I feel like you've been going back and forth on making this change about what needs to end for some time. And you've been afraid of making this ending happen because you don't know if you'd be making the wrong decision. You need to trust yourself. You need to believe in yourself. And you need to understand that if something is telling you, hey, maybe it's time to move forward from this, maybe it's time to end this, that it's for a reason, and don't doubt that feeling, okay? So the next card you have is imagination. Yeah, you guys are really starting to look at what it is that's going to inspire you now. What is it that's going to bring you happiness and fulfillment with your work? What is it that's going to make you feel like you're doing something that makes you feel good instead of doing work that drains you? And I feel like you're going to figure this out. And even though it's challenging right now, you're going to come to a decision. And also, you guys are going through a lot of lessons right now in regards to self-worth, okay? But I see you coming out on top on whatever decision or change you decide to make. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into your tarot cards and let's see what you have. May you please show Sagittarius, spirit guides, beautiful angels, Father God, what do they need to know for the month of May? What is happening for Sagittarius at this time? What is happening for Sagittarius at this time? The Moon card, illusions, things that are hidden to you, not being able to see something clearly. This is also about high emotions. What is happening for Sagittarius? Why is the Moon card here for Sag? Why is the Moon card here for Sagittarius? Why is the Moon card here for Sagittarius? Whoa. Okay, so you have a lot of messages trying to come through. Okay, the cards are acting a little weird. The Strength card, wow. Okay. The Lovers card. Ooh, Sag. This is going to be pretty deep. Okay. Sagittarius for the month of May. Sagittarius. Wow. All right, guys. Let's get started. I'm going to fix the camera just to aim it more down. There we go. So, a lot of these messages, right away, I can see exactly the storyline. I can literally tell you this is going to be a pretty deep reading. So the first card you have is the moon. The moon card is telling you that there could be something hidden, something that you're not able to see clearly, or you're having a hard time basically seeing something for what it is. So your intuition already knows that something isn't right, or that something feels weird, but you're not listening to yourself about that. So you could be dealing with a situation because you have the Lovers card that I'm going to get into in a few, but the Lovers card here in this spread, you're dealing with a situation with someone where there's too much secrets. There's too much hidden information. This person is very deceptive, very secretive, very emotional. But I also feel like around the full moon of Scorpio, which is going on right now, depending on where you watch this, the energy will be from May 7th through the 12th. You're going to be shown something here around the full moon. Something is about to come out into the open that has been hidden beneath the surface. Yes, your emotions are going to be very high, so be careful with your temper. Be careful of who you communicate with that day. Stay away from any conflicts, because this is more so a time for you to go within. This is a time for you to feel your emotions. I'm hearing that some of you need to cry. For some reason, I'm hearing that. Like, you're not crying enough. You're holding in too much, and this is affecting you. This is affecting, with the Strength card next, this is affecting your temper, your reactions. Some of you could be having a lot of anger that you're not realizing is coming out. You may have quick reactions that you're not noticing, because there's so many hidden emotions inside of you, and there's so much going on with the situation that you're not taking the time to really connect with yourself spiritually. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to sit with yourself and feel all of the pain. But you need to understand that you have the strength to do that. You have the ability to sit and to feel all of that pain, because that's the only way that it's going to release. That is the only way that you're going to be able to come to an acceptance of a situation that's been very emotional for you. So with the Strength card, not only is it a reminder of you can do this, you can confront this, but it's also a reminder to confront your emotions and let them go. Because again, it's building up inside of you way too much, and it's going to cause you to be angry, frustrated, have a high temper, quick reactions, say things that you don't mean. And you need to watch out for that, especially around the full moon. But I feel like in general, for a lot of you guys, you're holding in way too much, and the universe wants you to finally let this go. You need to believe that you can, but don't run away from feeling what you need to, because you're trying to be too strong. You're trying to be too strong and pretend that there's no emotions, but you need to let these go. You need to really sit with yourself and be honest about what you're feeling. Because I feel like a lot of you're not feeling like yourself, and you know that, but you're ignoring that. And in order for you to fix that, you do need to have a good cry. You do need to feel some pain for maybe a few moments, okay? That's the only way that you're going to heal. The next two cards you have is the Lovers next to the Nine of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, there is a situation here in your life where the universe wants you to know your worth. So either there's going to be a new connection coming in for you where someone makes you feel very worthy, someone makes you feel good. Or for another group of you, there's a situation here where you need to see your value and your worth, and you need to stick to what you know is best for you, and don't let yourself fall back into any patterns or cycles of not being appreciated and loved the way that you want to. There is an energy here of you blocking yourself from being with someone that can actually make you really happy. Or maybe there is someone trying to come in, but you're feeling a little bit guarded right now. Regardless, there's a situation here where you need to see your worth, and you deserve to be appreciated and valued and loved the way that you deserve. A lot of you are thinking about this in the month of May, like, you know what? This is the type of connection that I want, and I know that I deserve better. And you do. And you know this. And you're going to be telling yourself that you don't want to deal with any situations where someone makes you feel like you have to guard yourself, where someone makes you feel like you have to protect yourself here. Because I see that you want love and you want a deep connection, and you know your worth and your value, but you're dealing with a situation now that could be making you feel confused and guarded, and like you have to protect yourself, and the universe is saying, okay, Sag, enough is enough. You need to know your worth, and you need to know that you deserve better. I feel like there is a new connection coming in for some of you. I really do. And I feel like when this comes in, it's going to make you feel like, wow, I've been blocking myself from feeling this good because I wanted to stay in a situation, or too afraid to let love into my life. Okay, so let's go to the bottom row. 8 of Pentacles next to the Emperor. Yeah, you guys need to stay focused. Work a little harder. Be more determined to make something work. Take control of your destiny. Take control of your finances. Take control of your new direction in your life. It's time for you to be a little selfish in regards to work. Meaning, remove the distractions around you and focus on what's more important. Because right now, you guys are very worried about what are you going to do. And then once you take control, once you start dedicating yourself and you remove the distractions, you're going to be able to really focus on your goal, on your work, on your money. But you need to take control with the Emperor here. Push away what's in your way so that you can really focus on yourself. Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities will be presented to you. It will be up to you to go after these opportunities, okay? I do see you making a decision about taking something new in your life, and I feel like you're going to get really serious about this, and it's going to go very well for you. The last card you have is the Six of Cups. There's a lot of reminiscing of your past happening. There's a lot of healing happening about a situation from your past. This could also be childhood memories. This could also be emotional healing. Regardless of what it is, Sagittarius, there is a healing taking place in regards to something from your past that's been hard for you to let go of. Once you close this chapter, once you heal these emotions, a new opportunity will present itself to you, whether that be new love, new work, or maybe just you feeling better emotionally. If you're feeling nostalgic, if you're feeling like there's a lot of weird past emotions coming up, allow them. But overall, it's time to close the chapter on something here that you keep thinking about or you keep feeling, because there's something from your past that keeps emotionally dragging you down. So Sagittarius, I hope this resonated for you guys. If it did, please hit the thumbs up button and share your experiences with others below. All right, guys, take care.